Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. This is Kanor, your YouTube fisherman, back here with another video. It's Christmas Day. You know, we celebrated with families. It was a nice night, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Kids opening the gifts, whatnot. I got my gifts back there, as you can see. That's for my next platform. I got my Newport NK300 motor. I can't wait on my new platform. And of course, my go-to batteries, lithium batteries, Power Queen. I got my 36 watt, 50 amp, ready for the, new adventure. So as you guys know, I've been talking on the channel, what's my next platform gonna be? And one of the contestants was definitely FluxJet. When it first came out, it was so exciting. We saw for the first time FluxJet Kayak, flush with the bottom, incredible, right? Like they're like, oh my god, it's gonna go 6 miles an hour plus, incredible. We loved it and we covered it. I shared it videos, couple of videos on my YouTube channel as well. And since then it's been 6-7 months. 6-7 I gotta do it, but there was nothing going on, no word, no communication. When I was talking to them, they were saying, along with other YouTubers that I know, they said, oh yeah, we're gonna get you here, we're gonna get you tested, we can't wait for you to get on it, blah blah, but nothing. There was no communication whatsoever. I'm like, what's going on? There's something fishy going on. It started with the iCast, right, in June. It's been a long time. They didn't have a prototype first, no demo unit. They were saying some shipping stuff going on, but now that we find out, they weren't ready. They were not ready for the showing it or demoing it, the unit. The jet powered kayak wasn't ready at all. And since till day, they're still working on it. I just watched the video. That's the first on the water review video. Finally, a long video came from the aggressively average anglers. And thank you to them, bringing it out. Actually, FluxJet flew them out there and, they had an agreement and whatnot, so they covered the FluxJet. But I still have the questions and some facts about it that I still don't think that's the right platform for me. They actually made it very clear for me that it's not. I mean, some people might like it, again, each their own. But for me, the way I fish, the way I cover long areas and everything, I go from A to B. I have to get a speed definitely up to 6 miles an hour. And even watching the video right now, as they were saying, it is not the case. As you can see on the video, they still going 4.5 miles an hour max. That's the fact, that is the truth. And when they're speed testing it, they're still saying, like the guys over there, oh, we don't have nothing to measure the speed, but it's fast. Come on, guys. Really? I know you guys doing it to help FluxJet, but you should be really honest. You could put a fish finder. Everybody has cell phones. You could download the app, speed app, see how many miles per hour you're going. It takes 2 seconds. And obviously they don't want to do that and show that it only goes 4.5 miles an hour max, which I can tell from the videos. And that's why they don't want to show it, which I kind of understand, but not really. That's kind of being dishonest at the same time, and I don't like that. You tell people that goes 6 miles an hour plus, and it doesn't, and you still cannot show that. The only time you see him going fast on the video, on the current, with the current on a river, with the rapids and everything, come on. Yeah, I can use my autopilot. It goes the same way, 4.5 miles an hour. And I go with the current, I'm going to go 6.5 miles an hour with the current, But then when you go against the current, I'm getting 2.5 to 2.8 miles an hour only. And that's going to be the case with the FluxJet. It's obvious. The other thing, the size. For me, it's too small, too narrow, and you don't have space to walk around and do anything like the autopilot I have now. And the new platform I'm looking at, which is the Crescent Cres-Craft, incredible, 13.6 feet long and 40-inch wide. That's insane. That's what I need. I need open deck, open space. I could get up, I could move around. And that's my next subject, stability. They gave a 7.5 rating out of 10, which is, to me, is not stable. Again, that's misleading information because 11-foot kayak on a 35-inch wide, 36-inch wide kayak, so narrow, so small, not wide enough, not long enough, and it's only 80 pounds, 88 pounds, that's super light. That's not gonna be stable on the water, especially on the river, ocean, when you go on open water. There's no way. You don't have primary or secondary stability on that kayak. It's impossible, physically impossible. So that's why they kind of made it like, oh, it's okay, but not really 7.5. They don't want to say it's not really stable, but saying, okay, it's kind of stable, okay, you know. So it's maybe okay for lakes, small waters. Some people might use it for that, which is good, you know, by all means. But for what I do, it is just not gonna work. It's too small, too narrow, and it's not stable as it is. I'm used to my autopilot. I have my hobby Outback that was also stable. You have primary and secondary, right? Stability. So I need something really stable, strong, as heavy, which again, 119 pounds on the Crescent Cres-Craft. Same thing, 120 pounds on my autopilot. It has to be nice, holding on the water and strong. You have to trust that kayak when you're open waters and waves and current. So that makes a big difference. And the next subject that I saw, you have the food packs, right? You control it, the jet motor, but they said they were gonna actually offer rudder. And now we communicate with them, they say no rudder is gonna be available. So the information's changing. I understand they're trying to fix stuff, and all the 6-7 months they were trying to fix the jet motor to where it was, but they couldn't do it, you know, where it's supposed to be, which is 6 miles an hour plus speed. They couldn't do it. It's just so small, I guess, the perimeters and everything. It's just impossible to get that kind of torque and power into that small motor, which I understand. I personally think that they should have gone with a bigger and wider kayak, a little heavier, and it'll sport a bigger motor, jet motor in the back because of that, and offer that. Put a little bit more expensive, but then that's gonna go up to 6 miles an hour plus, and that's gonna make a big difference for many people like me. I'm 6 foot, I'm 200 pounds, a lot of us same way. For that kayak, you're not gonna fit that. It's not gonna, you know, fit to you, fit your fishing style at all. So they missed the boat on that as well, big time. And it's, again, everybody's different, but that's not for me. I wish they would have come across better with communication, especially with the YouTube content creators like me and some other friends that I know. They've been trying to get in contact with him. No word, no nothing. And I know they're trying to fix what they did wrong, but they didn't really communicate that well. And that's why everybody has questions, lots of red flags. And I didn't like that, right? That puts a bad taste on your mouth. It's like, what's going on here? If they hide that from you, then what else is going on? They'll like try to fix it. Just say, yeah, I'm trying to fix the motor. It's not going 6 miles an hour, only going 4 miles an hour. We're trying to make it better, but this is what it is right now. And on top of that, they increased the price to $3,600 plus shipping plus taxes, $4,000. And you still have no spot lock. You don't have no rudder. You don't have no control. You're only going 4.5 miles an hour max. I'm sorry, I'm not paying $4,000 and I'm gonna add another motor, spot lock in the bow. That's like $8-9 which is, again, it loses the whole purpose of you having a one kayak that works for everything, right? So again, lots of misinformation, lots of bad communication, lots of really bad marketing decisions they made. And they had lots of pre-sales because of our content that we created from iCast. So many other creators did that. Alex did that, and he took all the videos. I did it. I got 7,000-8,000 views from those videos. I took it out. I took them down. I deleted all those videos because I just don't believe the product. You know, after a while, no communication, you lose right? You lose the faith in the company. And if I don't believe in product, I'm not gonna support that product. That's simple. I'm an honest person that review all these products. I use the kayaks, and I wanna give you the truth, and that's the real truth about what's going on. And that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I deleted him. That's why Alex deleted all his videos. He's not supporting it. It's just a bad taste in our mouth, and I don't like that. But anyways, some people might like the way they are right now. It's good for you, small lakes, small waters, good for you. But to me, it just doesn't make sense. It's too expensive, and a lot of stuff still missing, and it's not gonna work for me. So that's the decision that I made. FluxJet definitely not gonna work for me, but I'm excited, right? New year, new beginning, bigger, better, faster. So I can't wait. I'm gonna definitely look into that in the new year. I'm selling my autopilot right now, and once I sell it, I'm gonna get into the Crescent Cres-Craft, hook up my motor, and definitely gonna get a trolley motor with the new Minn Kota. That's the Terova kayak motor, trolley motor, and that's gonna have my spot lock. I could go super skinny with the motor in the stern, bow, same way I could adjust the shaft on the trolley motor. I have the best of both worlds, right? So I can't wait for that. I can't wait to share all those videos with you. I hope you guys gonna stay tuned and watch all the stuff that I go through one by one. I'm gonna show you how I install everything, how I'm gonna rig everything. And you're gonna see how I fish the shallow waters like the Mosquito Lagoon. How I'm gonna fish the ocean side when I go to Port Canaveral. So really tight spaces like when I go fish for shipset coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. On the docks, on the bridges, and it's gonna be a game changer for me, right? Bigger, better, faster. So stay tuned for that. Again, I just want to share this information with you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Tight line, everyone.